You are physically repulsive, intellectually retarded, you're morally reprehensible, vulgar, insensitive, selfish, stupid. You have no taste, a lousy sense of humor, and you smell.
But I prefer Madonna in a lacy thong. 'Cause I'm a lesbian, I don't like nothing
you did not see me. Now I'm pissed off. Sit back, homie, relax. In fact, grab a six-pack, kick back while I kick facts. Yeah, Dre, sick track, perfect way to get back. Wanna hear something wick-wack? I got the same exact tat that's on Nick's back. I'm obsessed now. Oh, geez, that's supposed to be me in the video with the goatee? Wow, Mariah, didn't expect it to go balls out. Bitch, shut the fuck up before I put all them phone calls out. You made it my house when you was wildin' out. Before, Nick, when you was on my dick and give you something to smile about. How many times you fly to my house, still trying to count. Better shut your lying mouth if you the one that grinding out. You probably think 'cause it's been so long, if I had something on you, I would've did it by now. Oh, on the contrary, Mary Poppins, I'm mixing a studio session down and sending it to mastering to make it loud. Enough dirt on you to murder you, this is what the fuck I do. Mariah, it ever occur to you that I still have pictures? However you prefer to do, and that goes for Nick too, faggot. You think I'm scared of you? You're gonna ruin my career, you better get one. Like I'ma sit and fight with you over some slut bitch cunt that made me put up with a psycho ass over 6 months and only spread her legs to let me hit once. Yeah, what you gonna say, I'm lucky? Tell the public that I was so ugly that you fucking had to be drunk to fuck me. Second base, what the fuck you tell Nick Punk? In the second week we were dry humping, it's gotta count for something. Listen, girlie, surely you don't want me to talk about how I nutted early 'cause I ejaculated prematurely and bust all over your belly, and you almost started early and said I was gross. Go get a towel, your stomach's curling, or maybe you do. But if I'm embarrassing me, I'm embarrassing you. And don't you dare say it isn't true. As long as that song's getting airplay, I'm dissing you. I'm a hair away from getting carried away and getting sued. I was gonna stop at 16, that was 32. This is 34 bars, we ain't even third of the way through. Damn, Slim, Mariah played you. Mariah who? Oh, did I say whore, Nick? I meant a liar too. Like I've been going off on you all this time for no reason. Girl, you out your alcoholic mind. Check your wine cellar, look at the amounts of all the wine. Like I fucking sit around and think about you all the time. I just think this shit is funny when I pounce you on a rhyme. But fuck it now, I'm about to draw the line. And for you to cross it, that's a mountain that I doubt you wanna climb. I can describe areas of your house you wouldn't find on an episode of Cribs. I blow below the ribs if I hear another word, so don't go opening your jips. 'Cause every time you do, it's like an overload of fibs. I ain't saying this shit again, ho, you know what it is. It's a warning shot before I blow up your whole spot. Call my bluffing, I release every fucking thing I got, including the voicemails right before you flipped your top. When me and Luis were trying to stick 2 CDs in the same slot.
Wow. Hi, you're listening to show number 58 of the Lesbian Mafia, and I'm your host, Sandy. Hi, how are you? I really can't believe that song. I really can't believe it. It's a hot beat. I mean, if you like that style of music, I don't generally listen to rap because of the fact that within all of the good music that is produced in hip-hop, rap many times does include that severe form of misogyny. And this is after the crackdown on rap. This kind of stuff was pretty much average, everyday stuff in the early 90s, listening to that. Now, I don't know if you really sat and listened to the lyrics in that song, but wow. And it really goes to show that, you know, misogyny and homophobia really is peanut butter and jelly of the same sandwich. It really is. They go hand in hand. And, you know, what's really funny to me is how Eminem tries to act like he's so, you know, oh, wow, you're so badass hating on women. Like, women are the easiest people to target because nobody comes to their rescue. And gay people, who cares when they do, right? Nobody's afraid of gay people. So you can keep saying faggot in songs. Now, I wonder our community is going to release statements on Dr. Dre and the record label. I guess the people to really look at here are who is producing this music, who is making this possible. This is a guy who is supposedly not an alcoholic anymore, who's a former alcoholic and addicted to sleeping pills and all this kind of shit. And it's really funny how so many people are addicted to some kind of pill. And really, you wonder how these people sleep. Well, that's how. They take sleeping pills. That's how people with seemingly no conscience sleep. Because a guy like this, you say to yourself, how miserable do you have to be to write something so hateful like that, so full of hate. You know, how do you try to make yourself seem tough by attacking women and gays? How does that make you tough? I think what makes you tough is attacking someone your own size. Do you see what I'm saying? He's so tough, he attacks women and gays. Why doesn't he attack Nick Cannon and call him an epithet, call him a name that might get him in a little bit of trouble? Because he might get his ass shot. That's why he won't. Because that's what punk bitches do, is they pick on women and gays. And, you know, I like Mariah, you know. I do like her. I am a fan. But it's really interesting that, you know, in the culture that we're in right now, that he feels like he pretty much knows he can get away with doing something like that. And Dr. Dre, who writes his music, or whatever the story is, they write it together. I don't know what he does. He does his little fucking nursery rhymes. And I'm not saying the guy can't rhyme, because he's, you know, I don't know, how old is he? How old is Eminem? 55 now? But the culture that we're in, we're back to kind of like the early 90s, where it's okay to just openly rip women and gay people apart again. We're back to that again. The way it is at the top is the way it is at the bottom. When you have the only women leaders that are presenting themselves, people are just commonly calling them cunt and bitch. Like you call Sarah Palin a cunt and call Hillary castrating cunt, a stupid bitch and a stupid cunt. And then all these people, they think, oh, wow, this is so fun to do what Keith Olbermann tells me to do. Sir, what Sir tells me to do on that Microsoft NBC. Microsoft who rips off customers for millions, hordes of millions, and could give a fucking shit less. This is who's creating the culture. This is who's delivering what it's okay to do. It's okay to lie about women politicians like Keith Olbermann likes to do. It's okay to do that. It's okay to jump on the bandwagon, too, when you're Rachel Maddow, and bash Hillary also. You know, see, the thing is I have a memory longer than a web page download, and I don't forget things. You know, like when you change the channel, like, you just completely forgot. No, that doesn't happen to me. I remember things, you know. And I don't even take ginkgo biloba, or whatever the fuck you call it. I don't need that ginkgo biloba. I don't need that because I remember things. I retain things in my memory. You know, I don't forget what Obama said yesterday or the day before, or what he did when he did the wipe me down gesture to Hillary, like he was talking about some stripper in a bar. And making jokes about her, calling her Annie Oakley like she's some kind of stupid, irrelevant piece of shit, you know? A former first lady and the first female senator of New York. You know, because gender is no longer an issue. That Hillary Clinton is the first female senator of New York. You know, because Democrats really care about what they have to say when it comes to women and gays. That Hillary was the first female senator just a couple of years ago. Because gender is no longer an issue for this generation. When you don't know your history, when all you care about is the next gadget, a culture degenerates and it goes backwards. A culture that doesn't respect its women, well then again, you know, what can I say? Hillary and the Pelosi, they're both wearing hijabs when they go visit the Middle East. They wear hijabs now. You know. So I don't know. I wonder if Palin would put on a hijab. You never know. At this point, after seeing Hillary in a shmata, I've seen it all, really. And you know, she's the woman who who has taken all of the hits. She's the woman who says, "Continue to abuse me because I can't get enough abuse." I don't know. Sometimes I think that she's a masochist. I think Hillary's a masochist. How do you stay within a system that you know is bullshit after what they did to her? I really think she's lost her mind. After you take that much abuse, I think you go a little bit crazy. And this is what I'm witnessing, is Hillary gone crazy. I saw a picture of her in a full traditional burqa, a full traditional wife's burqa. After seeing that, I vomited in my mouth. I just wanted to throw myself on the floor and roll all over the floor, writhing in pain after I seen Hillary Clinton in a burqa. And as above is so below. That's how it goes.